Hi, my name's Nosha, some of you guys know me as Shibon, and this is a Spurs video podcast. For those who don't know, I do Jiu-Jitsu, and this weekend I was unfortunately I was able to see the Spurs game live. I actually had to record it and avoid the hell crap out of the result, and I'll tell you this now, I was shitting myself throughout. I mean, we were 1-0 up, and then they came out, and for that 20 minutes that game was a bit of a rollicking, fucking hell. And then we get the third, and then again 3-0. That's I mean Chelsea, these guys get Chelsea, and then obviously they get their consolation, which I think for their first 20 minutes they deserved. I can't remember exactly, but I think the way in Norton, he's not a left back. He can play there. He's a good substitute, but I'd rather have Benny. I'd rather have Benny there. But midfield wise, we looked a lot more balanced. Sigurdsson, beautiful sweet free ball. The guy can run, and I honestly do think he has he's an exceptional talent. I really do. I live went in for him. Obviously, Steven Gerrard in his early 30s. You got someone like Sigurdsson. You can. I'm not saying he's new Steven Gerrard, but I just think if you look at his style of play, he can run at players. He's got a good passer. He can cross the ball, take a good free kick. I just think he's a player that his 4-3-3 is really suiting us. I think. I must say I was surprised I saw JD and Lennon start, but I'm glad to have been proven wrong. I think Lennon had an excellent game. Good cutback, and there were some really good moments where he was trying some awareness, but again, some bits where Gareth Bale was screaming for the ball, and I think that's just natural for some British players. We don't have that technique. We have to hold our head down and look. Because there were times where Lennon, Siggy and Bale was screaming for the ball, but unfortunately we didn't see them. There were times that Bale was a bit too central, but man, there were some moments that he put some absolute runs in. I'll tell you something, we've been screaming at Bale to score with his right foot, and I don't give a shit what anyone says. It was a scuff. He hits it into his left foot, and it goes in. It's Bale's left peg. So I think we have a guy on Spurs Forum who actually is called Bale's left peg. But Siggy, great through ball. Talks about Norton. I think we did lack a bit of. Those first women that came into us and they bloody well hammered us. And we need that guy who can play those short balls, bang, bang, bang. I mean, Huddleston, he's a Hollywood style passer. I don't think he's got that short passing game, which I think we desperately need someone in there that can do that. But then Danny impressed me. Dempsey again, he impressed me. I think. Obviously, I think he'll be competition for Lennon and Bale, which we obviously need. He's mobile, and I think he'll get goals. JD, he plays superbly. It's very strange because he scored with his left, and there was one chance where he had an absolutely beautiful, like a Gaza thing. When Gaza flipped the player, and then, if he could have taken out his left foot, I think he scored with his left foot. I think, me personally, if someone said to me, how do you improve Jermaine Defoe? Simple. Get him to take 100 penalties with his left foot. I'll say that again. Get players to practice penalties with their left foot. They're obviously not going to want to shoot their first thing will shoot with their comfortable foot, but they won't be afraid to shoot with their left foot. There was some good. I thought Vertonghen played well. He was calm and collected. Obviously, it got scrappy, and although they only had 3-4 chances, and we had the bulk of the game. I still think Gallas. Oh my lord, I had my heart in my mouth. I'll tell you that much. When I thought it was almost a penalty, but I think we need to be a little bit. They pressured us, they attacked us. We need to be able to respond to that. I like Sandra dropping that deep a little bit more, but I think Norton being out of position. I think we were attacking. I think a good right winger would have crucified us, and I think the quicker Benny gets back, the better. But that finish from JD. It was a scramble. I'm using a UFC term, a scramble, and then bam, runs, beautiful. Originally, saw how he did look kind of blind, but look, and players want to play. I don't care how much money they're making, players want to play. We wanted the team. Obviously, like to have a clean sheet. I can see what Super Spurs is saying about Brad. He did come for the Super Spurs. You got to agree with him on this. He did come off his line a bit more, but the kicking distribution I wasn't too happy with, and I can see what his point is now. But I can't fault him for that goal. Realistically, I think he did come off. It was a good cross/chip. You know, the marking wasn't there, but the game's almost over anyway. But I still think that's the difference between us and say other teams like say your Man U's. You know, they'll play to the 99th minute or the 120th minute. You know what I mean? Whereas we tend to switch off at the 85th, the 80th minute. And I think that's something we need to change a lot. Our pass got a bit scrappy towards the end. I just think, honestly, I think with Villas-Boas, he's introducing all his team, but it's 4-2-3. We're making it work. I was always very doubtful. I like the 4-2-3-1, but I must admit it's 4-3. We got it working pretty well, and I don't know. It's, you know, I was impressed with it. Let's see how it goes going forward. Anyway, it's always a pleasure chatting to you Spurs fans, and quick shout outs to Debs and to Mick, great loyal Spurs fans, and talk about this Hillsborough thing. You know, if you Man United fans are saying, you know, all the vile stuff, then man, you're fucking scum. So I'll say to you that, do you know what I mean? 9 people died, 4 of them could have been saved. You know, I know Liverpool fans don't exactly help it by chanting about, you know, the Unit air crash, which I don't think any of them are allowed to remember that. But and even the Hillsborough thing, that was nearly 23 years ago. So you know, obviously that's more recent, but still, you know, people are dying, mocking that. I mean, I've heard the Spurs, you know, Chelsea fans hiss, you know, Spurs. And that's for, you know, obviously, you know, we saw that, you know, saw lovely Anton, you know, John Terry. I don't know why he pushed that kid, but I digress. Happy to, honestly, you don't understand for me, if I would have been out of the chance, I'd have just paused it, see what the result was, and then enjoyed the game. But I thought I have to watch it as and when with a clear mind. And yeah, I thought we played really well. It'd be interesting to see how we play on Thursday against Lazio. I think I'll probably give Adebayor a shot. Yeah, it's just getting game time. And then it'll be interesting because I think JD, look, he should have had at least 4 or 5 goals. Should have buried at least a couple of his chances. But yeah, they played off the line. Yeah, you know, but I like the way we play. We're playing the triangles. I just think that for me, Siggy's got to improve his first touch, improve those triangles that we can play. Dembele again. If we can get Dembele and Siggy, you know, playing those little triangles that Luka could do, look, it would be nice to have someone who's passing ability. But if we get those little triangles working, then man, I think we've got something special there. ABB, you know, he's got the monkey off his back. He's got us winning, and look, go from being bottom half to top half. You know, if we'd won either of us again, we'll be in the top 4 spots. Do you know what I mean? It's just you know, it's early days, and you know, we won with Adebayor. I mean, you know, last season we thought Adebayor's thinking, oh shit, we're fucked. You know, JD's playing well. We were playing a system that works for him. Isolating him with 4-4-1-1 didn't work. Playing with 4-3-3 does work. Maybe we'll go back to a 4-4-1-1. I don't know. I doubt it, but you know, we are playing better. Anyway, it's been great chatting to you as always, and yeah, come on you Spurs. Please click on the ad links if and when Google let them appear. If you follow me on Twitter, on www.twitter.com for the real Siobhan. Inbox me, I'll send you the link. Spurs from the UK, and yeah, big shout out to all the EKBJJ crew. Great around with you guys, and yeah, as always, come on you Spurs.